Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I had to do a couple of tests to try to get my audio cleaned up a little bit. You may notice some buzzing in this, and I'm going to talk to technical support about that. But I apologize for any of the audio quality problems with the last two streams, especially. But today, we are here to talk about a thing, right? Talking about a thing. We are going to talk about how to get better at doing a thing by doing the thing. And I think that we often take it for granted that we want a thing to do things automatically. We live in a world of instant gratification. We can put our food in the microwave and have it pop out a minute and a half later, piping hot, and we didn't really have to do anything but stick it on a plate and put it in there. And we want our business, we want our relationships, we want them automatically to do the thing that we expect them to do. We want them to function on autopilot. And to be fair, with life, there is no autopilot, right? Even the cruise control on your car, you don't get to just leave it alone. If you're stuck in rush hour traffic and you're using cruise control, it's just pointless, right? You have to work hard to make your stuff work in life. And that is true in business, that's true in your hobbies. If you ask any musician how they got so good at playing guitar or how they got so good at playing keyboard or at singing, and I think that they would say that 1% of it is born in natural talent, and 99% of it is working like a slave to get good enough to where they can perform in front of people without embarrassing themselves. I think that that is how it goes, and how you get good at drawing is by drawing, and how you get good at cycling is by cycling. That's how you get good at it. Anything that you do, anything that you want to do, if you want to have a skill set, you have to do the thing. You have to be bold enough to do the thing that you're uncomfortable with, that maybe you're not good at. For instance, this right here, this live stream that we're doing right here, I haven't really done these like in this way, where we just come up with a thought and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, me and you. I see I have some people watching, and I'm watching for your comments over here in the sidebar. And as you are doing a thing like this, the live stream, how good can you get at it? It takes practice, right? So me articulating my thoughts, like I have a thought for what I want to talk about today, me articulating that thought takes me sitting down here in front of you live on camera and doing it, right? Me learning how to operate this software to come on here live on 5 different platforms. Right now I'm on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch all at the same time. That requires a skill set. And currently I'm working on getting that skill set. And every time you do a thing, no matter how long you've done it, every time you do a thing, you are working on garnering more of that skill set, refining more of that skill set. So to get good at a thing, like for instance, let's say you don't do any video marketing, right? Let's say that you don't do any video marketing. You never dreamt of getting on camera to promote your business, or to just articulate your thoughts and come on here and build relationships. Let's say that you've never done that, and so you're not comfortable on camera. Now, me, to be fair, I've done thousands and thousands of videos, right? I've crossed all these channels. And I would be remiss to say that I'm totally comfortable on camera, but I've done a lot of it. And I think every time we get in front of the camera, there's that little bit of angst. What's going to happen this time, right? I think we have that every single time. And I don't know if that ever goes away. I'm maybe somebody who's a quintessential professional could say that never happens to them anymore. But I think I've heard enough people talking about being a musician or a singer, people who are professional singers who, as soon as they get up on stage and they get up in front of the microphone, that moment right before they get on the microphone, they get that butterfly thing and their heart races and they have a little bead of sweat that pops out. And it's not just because of the lights, it's because it's that moment. What's going to happen, right? Tim says, my brother Gary, the bass player from New Shoes, taught himself to play guitar. Let me pull that up here. Yeah, the bass player from New Shoes taught himself to play guitar. To commercials, the Merry Melodies, Warner Brothers cartoon themed TV show openings like Barney Miller, right? Exactly. He taught himself, right? How did he get good at it? How did he get good at playing guitar? How did he get good at playing guitar? He got good by playing guitar, right? When I started doing those live streams where I was playing music requests, that was born out of like I just had music in me and I wanted to get it out and I just had to sit down and play music. And at first, like people were asking me to do songs that I'd never done before, and it was super uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't know what this is gonna be like. Well, as it turns out, like doing what was it, 90 shows in 90 days, I eventually ended up getting pretty good at just off the top, just playing songs that I'd never played before and some songs that I'd never heard before. But it came from doing it. That's the only way that it worked. It's the only way that it worked. So I'm going to urge you today to find something that you don't particularly have the skill set in. You don't know how to do it very well. Maybe it's something that you kind of, you've kind of dabbled in, but maybe it's something that you haven't actually done. So I'm going to urge you to find something that you're not particularly comfortable doing, but you think that it would be useful to learn that skill set and just do it. Do it once, try it, get a taste, see how it goes, right? You'll never know until you do it. And then if it went okay, if it didn't make you too itchy scratchy, maybe try it again, right? And even if it did make you itchy scratchy, try it again. Just see what would happen if you do it more than once. See how it goes. Find out if you can build that skill set. Get good at doing the thing by doing the thing, right? That's how you get good at doing a thing, by doing the thing. And I'm looking forward to more of your comments. But in the meantime, if you guys are wondering what I do in my spare time, and I kind of say that tongue in cheek because I don't believe that you can work in your spare time, because then it's not your spare time anymore. And thus was born Spare Time Is Mine, which is my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel and my Instagram channel and my Twitter channel. And I have a website, sparetimeismine.com. If you're wondering what I do in my spare time, check those out. And on my mailing list, sparetimeismine.com, I will send you emails that tell you more about what I do and links to powerful resources that could help you to be more secure in your life and be more secure in your finances, and maybe even develop some skill sets that you never thought you would have before. And if you already own a business, some of these resources will help you to build your business even more wide influence. So anyway, there's that. And also every day we do a live stream of reading the 1 Year Bible together. We're going to be doing it on Zoom today. And so if you want, you can go to readingtheoneyearbibletogethers.com and get more information on how to do that. But in the meantime, I see that there are some more comments. I see Tim says, in other words, you're saying step out of your comfort zone. I do believe that that is important. That is an important practice to get into every single day, is to step out of your comfort zone at least once every day. I think that we get into this bubble, we build this bubble, we reinforce the walls, and every time we reinforce the walls of this bubble, we build the wall from the inside, because we can't go outside the bubble, right? We build the wall from the inside. And what that means is, if you look at your walls, right, if you just continue to add material to the inside of your walls, what happens? The walls get closer together, and the space that you live in is smaller and smaller and smaller. And your comfort zone gets smaller and smaller and smaller. I think that what you should do is take away some of that material, chip away at that, step outside, build a door inside the wall of your comfort zone, and walk out that door and go somewhere else once in a while. And I think at least once a day you should do something that you're not comfortable with. That I think you should deliberately do something that you're not comfortable with. This is going to sound weird, but I did a practice in my 20s, and I'm going to tell you this. I know this sounds like this sounds like I'm a terrible person. So, but I'm going to share this with you because you're my friends. And so I came up with this idea that every day I wanted to say hi to someone who didn't look like me. I just made that decision, right? It was an exercise. I wanted to just make an effort every single day. At least one person who didn't look like me, I would say hi to them. And because I grew up in a place where it was sometimes very uncomfortable for someone who looked like me. And so I wanted to get outside my comfort zone and say hello to someone who didn't look like me. Today, I have a very diverse and wide variety of cartoon character friends. So many friends that are so different from what you would expect. And I listen to a wide, diverse range of music. I expose myself to so many things that maybe if I'd stayed inside my comfort zone, I never would have experienced, and would have a much blander life as a result of it, a much less exciting life, with much less of the wonderful, colorful, and brilliant life that there is to experience, that I've had the blessing and privilege to be able to experience. So I urge you today, do at least one thing that you're uncomfortable with, and get outside your bubble. And God bless you guys for joining us here in this live stream. I'm hoping that as time goes on, we kind of build up a little family of people that just kind of get together and chill out for just a few minutes every morning. Good morning, Clark family. I see that breaking out of your comfort zone is... What is happening? I know, I see that. JD says, if the comfort zone is so damn comfortable, why does everybody complain about it so much? Maybe it's been mislabeled. That's a fantastic thought. I love that. That's fantastic. It is. If it's so comfortable, why does everyone complain about it so much? Perhaps it's been mislabeled. I love that. Maybe we should change its name. Call it the uncomfortable zone. We should build our sofas with spikes on them, right? Right, JD? And the Clark family says, breaking out of your comfort zone is so hard, but necessary for growth, right? Like I said, you're building that material on the inside of your walls of your comfort zone, right? And as you do that, your space gets smaller and smaller, and lonelier and far less colorful, far less adventurous, and far less spicy. We need spice in our life, right? So get outside where it's itchy, scratchy, and do one thing today, every day, that is uncomfortable for you. And I promise you that your life will be far more rich. I promise that. Your life will be far more colorful, far more adventurous. And I hope that your day is super adventurous. God bless you guys. And if you like this kind of thing, please do follow. And sometimes when you're just friends with somebody, you don't actually get the notifications on when they do stuff. But if you go over and you can check on notifications and stuff, you can adjust your stuff so that maybe your friends that you really like to hear from, that are most interesting to you, will show up in your feed more often. Anyway, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. I will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be doing a live stream in the afternoon. So I'm going to be going to church and then coming in here and doing another live stream tomorrow to talk to you. But then I will see you again on Monday around 8-ish or so. And again, if the audio quality is shoddy, please let me know. I will be talking to technical support at StreamYard about this, because this is a pretty great mic and I don't see why I should be having buzzing issues. Anyway, I've gone long. Too long. This is supposed to be 10 minutes. 10 minutes, people. That's what we're supposed to be doing. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. Have an adventure today. Go out and do something fun. Do something uncomfortable for you. Itchy, scratchy. Do something adventurous and have a great day. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.